You know, I don't usually do personal beefs on this program, but I got to tell you something about what happened on Saturday night in Island Park, Nassau County, New York. So I was going out to a restaurant at a res at 6 p.m. It's a 5 o'clock mass at Sacred Heart Church on Long Beach Road. But the San Gennaro Festival was just about to get underway, so Long Beach Road was blocked off. But I wanted to go to Mass because I try to go every Sunday. So I went around and around, nowhere to park. Impossible to park. So I had to park in a neighborhood. And I knew that there was a chance that I would be flagged for illegal parking. There were signs, but you couldn't really make them out what they were. Okay, so I went to church, Italian church, got out about 10 minutes to 6, walked over, there's a ticket on my car. I knew it. The guy was not a cop. He was slovenly dressed because I saw him. And I actually approached him. And I said, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, I'll give a ticket that you're illegally parked." I said, "There is nowhere to park. You know there's a 5 o'clock mass at Sacred Heart Church. You know people who want to go to that mass have to park illegally. You know that. This is entrapment." The guy gets a piece of every ticket he writes. Okay, that's the way these towns operate. So the mayor is Michael McGinty of Island Park. I haven't called him yet. I probably will. I don't care about the $40. I care about this entrapment. They did this on purpose. They knew that anybody going to that mass would have to park illegally and they could slap them with a $40 ticket. That's wrong. That is absolutely wrong. And the authorities in Island Park should be ashamed of themselves. Now, this is happening not only there. It's happening in a lot of places on Long Island now as these towns want to raise revenue. If you go to Sag Harbor, in Suffolk County, watch yourself. They're just waiting, these people. They're plainclothes cops. They're waiting. They sit in bars and they watch people have more than 2 drinks. They follow them out to the car. Sag Harbor. Okay? This is unbelievable what they're doing. So it's wrong. It used to happen in the South all the time. There used to be counties and cities, towns there where you couldn't go because you knew the cops were going to pull you over for something. I don't like to see that. I think this is corruption. Cold and flu season coming on up. We all know it. And it really is nothing to take lightly. So when people start getting sick all across the country, medications disappear. Everybody wants it at the same time. So it's very, very smart to have a pharmacy you can count on, like All Family Pharmacy. Right now, they're helping Americans get ahead of the curve with 10% off antibiotics, antivirals, other essentials. You know how important it is to have the right meds when you get sick, particularly when your kids get sick. You don't want to be going into the doctor's office, spending all the time. You want to have them at your home. So if you have a few months' supply, you don't have to worry. And that's what we're doing here. If you believe in in medical freedom, okay, and taking care of your family, as I do, this is the pharmacy for you. Please go to allfamilypharmacy.com/Bill. Use code BILL10 to save 10%. And talk about corruption, front page New York Post. Okay? So you've got, according to the Post, 63 career criminals terrorizing the New York City subway system. And they give examples. Okay? One guy, Michael Wilson, 36 arrests this year alone. Okay? Kenny Mitchell, 149 total arrests. These guys, nothing happens to them. Nothing. They're arrested, the cops take them. We're talking about assault, robbery, theft, turnstile jumping, everything you can think of. They bring them in, they book them, judges let them go, they go back out, and they commit a horrendous amount of crimes. Horrendous. Okay? The 63 career criminals the New York Post spotlighted, they have more than 5,000 arrests. 5,000. And they're not in jail. They're not in prison. Anarchy. And I said on Sid this morning that if Mandani gets elected, this is going to triple, quadruple. Nobody will be punished. Only the most heinous killers and rapists in this city. Mandani does not want to prosecute crime. Do you think it's bad now? And they give you the stats, oh, we're driving it down, we're driving it down. That's true, but it's still a chronic danger. And you're never going to eliminate all crime, but if you keep letting 63 hardcore criminals out, what do you expect to happen? What do you expect to happen if you vote for Mandani? Crime rate is going to explode.